Now that you know how to write an introduction paragraph and body paragraphs, let's learn about the conclusion paragraph. Welcome to Workshop 11 for Rephrased Thesis. Here, you'll learn how to start your conclusion paragraph. A conclusion paragraph is the last paragraph of an essay. It is similar to the introduction paragraph. Writing a conclusion paragraph should be pretty easy. The reason is you have already explained all of your main ideas. You won't need to, and actually, you shouldn't add any extra ideas anymore. The only thing you should do in a conclusion paragraph is rephrase or retell your thesis sentence, summarize your main points and give background information, give your opinion, and add an interesting final sentence, which is similar to the hook in the introduction paragraph. Here are some things you should not do. Repeat the same words or ideas. Add new information you didn't mention before. End by saying, "That's why I talked about this." End by saying, "So, blah, 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 blah." Or change your opinion at the last minute. We want everything to stay the same. Let's start by paraphrasing. When you get to the conclusion paragraph, you should start by rephrasing or paraphrasing the thesis. What does it mean to rephrase or paraphrase something? This basically means to say the same idea, but in different words. Remember, you already practiced rephrasing in Workshop 10 to write a conclusion sentence. It's the same thing we did there. So let's review how to paraphrase. One way to paraphrase is by rephrasing the thesis using synonyms. For example, my thesis might have been, my hero is Superman because he can fly, shoot lasers from his eyes, and saves people. I can rephrase this thesis with synonyms. So instead of saying fly, I could say glide. Or instead of lasers, I could say light beams. And instead of saves, I could say helps. So my rephrased thesis would sound like this. My hero is Superman because he glides, shoots laser beams from his eyes, and helps people. Do you see how my thesis and rephrased thesis are similar, but use different words with the same meaning? These are synonyms, and you've practiced this before. I know you're doing well with this. You can also rephrase a thesis by using a phrase to replace the reasons. For example, with my thesis, my hero is Superman because he can fly, shoot lasers from his eyes, and saves people. My rephrased thesis might sound like this. My hero is Superman for many reasons. Instead of saying he can fly, shoot lasers from his eyes, and saves people, I just put that all together into many reasons. Here are some other phrases you can use. In many ways, for many reasons, for a lot of reasons, or in various ways. Can you think of other phrases you could use? Okay, now it's time to practice what you learned. We're going to practice rephrasing our thesis sentence to start our conclusion paragraph. Let's go. Let's do practice 1. Read the thesis sentence, then use the synonyms to complete the rephrased sentence. Number 1, the thesis is, my favorite ice cream flavor is mint chocolate because I love chocolate and it gives me minty breath. The synonyms are, for my favorite, the best, for love, adore, and for minty, fresh. The rephrased thesis is, blank ice cream flavor is mint choco because I blank chocolate and it gives me blank breath. It should say, the best ice cream flavor is mint choco because I adore chocolate and it gives me fresh breath. Number 2, the thesis is, dogs are the best pet because they protect you and play ball with you. The synonyms are, for dogs, canines, for best, greatest, for protect, keep you safe, and for ball, fetch. The rephrased thesis is, blank are the blank pet because they blank and play blank with you. It should say, canines are the greatest pet because they keep you safe and play fetch with you. Practice 2. Read the thesis sentence, Then rephrase the sentence by replacing the reasons with the phrase given in the hint. The thesis is, toast is the best breakfast since it is easy to make and you can eat it with your hands. Hint, use the phrase for many reasons. Your rephrased thesis might sound like this. Toast is the best breakfast for many reasons. Number 2. Cats are perfect pets because they are independent and easy to care for. Hint, use the phrase in many ways. Your rephrased thesis should sound similar to this. Cats are perfect pets in many ways. Practice 3. Rewrite your thesis sentence from Workshop 6. Then, rephrase the sentence by replacing the reasons with a phrase. Here's an example. The thesis was, winter is the best because there are no bugs, I can snowboard, and there is Christmas. The rephrased thesis could be, winter is my favorite for a lot of reasons. Now it's your turn. Rewrite your thesis from Workshop 7, then rephrase it using a phrase to end it.